What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video I want to show you a few symptoms, cause and effects and solutions for this TPMS sensor. So this TPMS sensor will fail a few different ways, and sometimes you can get away, but I want to show you my experience that I had. So a failed TPMS sensor could cause a flat tire such as this one right here. So let's take a look at this, what's going on here, and then we'll go on the bench. I'll explain to you a few things that you can do to prevent this or to fix this, or worst come to worst scenario, just replace the sensor. So let's take a look at this. So first of all, we got a TPMS sensor that's leaking here. So it's leaking air right here. So it's leaking right back here. It's not leaking from the core here. And pretty much this is the sensor. And there's a seal here, okay? So we're gonna talk about the seal. So right now you see a leak here. It's due to this, okay? A lot of times people will damage their sensor, so there's do's and don'ts. And I will show you that on the bench. Let's go on the bench and take a look. Okay, guys, so I don't got a whole lot here. This is all I need to damage and destroy my sensor right here. Anyways, so here's our TPMS sensor. I'll put a little valve stem on the top. The cap for the valve stem. So this is called the valve stem. So this sensor can fail many different ways. Only way it should fail is the internal battery will die on you, or the seal will get corroded. Okay, the seal would get corroded. Snow, salt. Usually, if you live in the north, it's gonna get in here. Okay, it's gonna corrode your rim. If you got chrome rims, it's definitely gonna leak in here. So the seal can be good. It's usually the rust and corrosion on the rim. So try to wash your car on snow seasons and try to aim. Tell the car wash guy to just spray around the wheel where the stem is, where this pressure is. And this cap is important, but there can be a faulty cap. So let's start off by just going by. So first, the reason it's gonna fail is your battery. Okay, then you're gonna need to replace a whole new sensor because they're non-serviceable batteries in here. I mean, they can be serviced, but you cannot do a service. To do a service, you might damage the sensor. Okay, you're gonna have to melt this thing, break this thing, get in there, there's soldering in there. So corrosion is gonna make your sensor leak. As you saw the video that in the beginning, you saw a sensor leak and that was corroded. The problem with that is to replace the seal or clean out. Once it's open, you do want to replace the seal. You have a seal, it comes in a package like this, okay? Every sensor is different, its size is different. So it goes by vehicle, so much noise out there, it goes by, so make sure you get the correct seal. But the problem there is, once this thing is locked in there, customer agreed to replace, this is like a maximum will probably charge you 60 bucks. Why not replace the sensor for like 100 or 120 bucks? Some shops do it for $90. So sometimes the battery might drain out eventually. So the problem there is to take this off, this is gonna be jammed. And if I try to turn this, it's gonna turn the whole sensor, sensor is gonna break. So that's gonna be another way it's gonna fail. Another thing you want to avoid is, let's say you got a flat tire and you're driving on it flat and that whole tire is busted. This thing is going to take a hit because it's down to the ground now because the tire is not inflated. It sits just this high off the ground when the tire is inflated, okay? Probably like 3-4 inches depending on your profile of the tire. So let's say you go to the tire shop and you had a flat tire, you didn't drive on it. So when the machine breaks a bead on it, on the tire, and if you're a mechanic, your tire installer is not aware that these are equipped. I've seen crazy stuff. I break them myself. He's gonna smack this sensor and break it now. Okay, it was already broken. He's gonna give you all kinds of excuses. So that's another way you're gonna kill that sensor. So failures, a fault is all of us. Anyways, another thing I've seen is you go to a tire installer. He won't install your tires because he cannot get this tool in there, and he cannot get that. I don't even have the core in it. So this is the core. This is the valve core that goes in there. Okay, so this core is in there. So over time, this thing will get rusted and it won't even come out. And when the guy try to put it on, but usually, as long as it's not leaking from right from the center of the hole, you can push that valve. It'll take you a few minutes, or just punch the tire if you don't need it and install a new tire. They do want to put a quick air into the tire, but that'd be one of the reasons why they gotta remove this. But another reason why it would have failed in here is, see this cord? Not that it was jammed and it didn't want to come out, and then the guy just broke the cord. There's a seal in here, okay? There's a little red seal. If you look really close, there's a small little seal in there. And then there's another seal in there. There's two seals in there because there's another seal in here. And there's a little mechanism. They got two seals on this thing. If they get dried out, they break, crack, or get corroded, they get stuck, it's gonna leak. So you probably can't even replace this because it's jammed up. So the jam is it gets corroded, okay? The worst thing I've seen is these metal. People put metal, some of these come with it's a special material. The one that comes with it, I'd rather put a plastic one on. So these go on, metal to metal. Over time, I got customers that I can't even check it because they say, oh, you can't break my sensor. No, because I tell them, because only thing I can do there is, when this thing you can't open this by hand, you want to take your needle nose plier and you want to just twist it. And what you're gonna end up doing is, let me go the other way around just to show you guys, because this sensor the sensor is no good to me anyway. So what you're gonna do there is, you're gonna try to, I'm going the wrong way just to show you. So if I got that much force, so okay, it's not even gonna hold. So you will break the tip of the sensor and it's a done deal, okay? So those are some. There's other reasons why these things will fail. Breaking, corrosion, rust, you can't replace it, the core or or this is stuck. If you got that skinny original metal cap there, I've done one before. You can file it and just cut it and then just peel it like a banana and it comes off, and then use a plastic cover on top, wild cover or whatever you want to call this thing. Okay. Anyways, these packages come with some of them come with metal. This is the plastic. Plastic is the best thing. A lot of people want to put fancy thing, and then they're gonna end up costing you like $600 on all the TPMS sensors. Anyways, hopefully I helped you guys out, and hopefully you saw the little bit of clips here that I was showing you as a demonstration. Anyways, so avoid this problem, and if you guys have any questions, just send me a message. The video you saw in the beginning of the leaking, I am going to be trying to replace valve on that one, and let's see how that goes. That's my personal car, so if the sensor breaks, then I will just change the sensor. I do got videos on cleaning. Even when you install a new seal, you need to clean and everything. And thank you for watching my video, guys. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and hopefully I'll help you guys out on saving some money and saving yourself a headache with the TPMS sensor. Peace out, bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.